Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Monty's Fresh Thai Chili Paste. It's my first attempt at making this. These are your basic ingredients. We have Thai basil, otherwise known as holy basil, lemongrass, shallots, ginger, limes, serranos, and Thai chili peppers, garlic. This is what you can actually just buy off the shelf for $1.59, and is essentially what we're going to be making. I imagine what we make today is going to be far superior. Here's some other ingredients: black pepper, sesame oil, fish sauce, oyster sauce, chili oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar, brown sugar, and we won't be needing that. And take. Okay everybody, well, first thing you need to do, this is a cooking stage over medium-high heat. We're going to bring this to a boil. Make sure you have a nice full beer going on for this process. All of the ingredients go into a food processor and you just grind it up. And I've added it all here. And you want to stir this as you bring it to a boil. And once we reach a boil, we will add the holy basil. Oh man, this stuff smells great. Why don't we go ahead and put our competing product next to it. I'd like to thank Don and his lovely wife for turning me on to this chili paste product. To thank them, I'm making some homemade. This really is my first attempt at this. Never done it before, but my base recipe is from Ming Tsai. Oh man, that smells good. I will be copywriting this, of course, and we'll let that come to a boil. Okay, well, I'm back. Our chili paste is beginning to come to a boil. I wanted to point out one other thing. For the ginger, you want to use a potato peeler to get the skin off before you just grind it up. You don't want that skin in there. And I'm a Texas boy, and earlier in the program I referred to shallots. Well, I ain't no fancy ass cook. I'm just a Texas boy. I call them green onions. So there you go. If this will come to a boil, quickly we'll add the basil, and we'll be off to simmering away. I gotta tell you, this just smells awesome. Oh, so Ming Tsai's recipe called for the lime juice, and then another recipe called for the rice vinegar. I neglected to use a calculator, so this is a little soupy. So we're going to cook this down a little bit before I add the basil, and then we'll simmer for 10 minutes. I'll come back in just a minute. Okay, the smell brought me back into the kitchen. Oh boy, Jesus, that's pretty stuff. Okay, see why we call this Ninth Beer Productions? Yeah, baby. All right. I think that's probably going to simmer down. Well, I don't know. I may have to boil this down a little bit more before I add the holy basil. That's just too soupy. And if I add more oil than I originally had planned for, I'll update the recipe on my website. Now it's time for the advertisement part of this. www.wellness111.com. That's wellness111.com. We have many great green products for your household, personal care, laundry. Laundry detergent, one box lasts me a year and a half, and I go to work every day, and I don't stink. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to add the basil. I think that'll simmer down. I'm going to reduce the heat to about medium. This is Thai holy basil, baby. Only from Ninth Beer Productions. Alright. Man, I hope this is good. It smells awesome. Okay. And yeah, you want to continue to stir it while it's on medium-high heat, but now we're just going to kind of let this chill. I hope I didn't add that basil too early. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes. The timer just went off, and this is what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I need to adjust the amount of rice vinegar. So this is going to have to cut down a little bit more. There's still too much liquid. I don't want anybody throwing that into a hot pan with oil. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I will tell you this. There is some benefit to paying $1.59 for the jar. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, that's for damn sure. Although not likely as good. My apartment smells like some kind of Thai chili palace. Jeez Christ, in a car seat. Okay, so it's been about another 6 or 7 minutes. I've stopped timing it. As you can see, the consistency is becoming much more to my liking. Need to wear a gas mask when cooking this stuff. I am definitely going to add some more oil because, yeah, definitely need more oil. I'll do that now. Yeah, I'm using this chili oil. I think I didn't heat it up too much more. And the only reason I'm measuring it at this point is because I need to add it to the recipe. La receta. You know what? I'm going to add some more sesame oil just because I like it. It's good stuff. Ooh, jeez. Alright. Okay, I'm back. And we're cooking along here. You know, I should have turned on the surface light to begin with. Oh well. So this is kind of the consistency we're looking for. A paste. And you can pretty much almost make a meat patty out of it. You're very close. And this is a sad commentary. I don't want to add any more chili or sesame oil, but this is going to need more oil. And unfortunately, this is all I have. So I'll pick up some canola oil, as recommended by Mr. Meadside. And when it's this thick, you want to actually flip it, you know, because you don't want to burn this stuff. Nothing worse than that. Okay, so I'm going to claim that we are done. And what I'm going to do now is turn off the heat and let this cool and see what we end up with. And then we'll know how much more oil, if any, I decide to add. And then we're going to do a consistency check. I'm going to open up this jar and do a side-by-side comparison and see what's going on. And there is one additional thing I'd like to mention. My cats have left the apartment. They can't breathe in here. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Oh man. The only problem, and I'll adjust the recipe, is the rice vinegar. I need to cut that to like 1/8 of a... I'm not even sure... You know what? I'm not even sure I need it. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and it's time for the consistency check. Just let me get the 9th beer. Ah, good stuff. So, I was looking for the chilies, and this is what I ended up purchasing. So in this recipe, I used 3 red ones and 2 green ones. Which, yeah, I kicked it up a notch. The recipe only called for 4. Since I'm going to use this jar for mine, I'm going to just dump all this crap out. Okay, so... Okay. Interesting consistency. This is the jarred product. And this is what we have created here today. The taste. Let's see what happens here. Oh god, this could kill me right here. Wow. Holy Jesus. Woo!